All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Jess. I'm a first-year student at CLU. So I'm running for community service just to get the word out about what's going on around campus, to get everyone involved, to make sure that we are spreading the word about UFC, who we are, what our mission is, and where our values lie within the community. That's it.
Dang, that was short. I'm Victor Manzanares. I'm also running for the same position. That's why I'm up here. I really think that because of the size of UFC, we are the biggest cultural group on campus. I feel like it's our duty to give back to the community. And by being the community service chair, I'd be able to help in a different respect, trying to get more discussion and be able to put UFC's name out there in a way that I wouldn't be able to do just by myself.
Oh, sorry. How do you plan to integrate social justice in your position as a community service officer for the upcoming year?
So I guess the big three things that are affecting Seattle right now have to be accessibility, affordability, and accountability. When it comes to those three things, it's really important to know that as the United Filipino Club, we all have different identities and stories that kind of interconnect within the club. So just having us embrace our own stories and kind of welding that into what is important to us is what we can kind of narrow our focus on when it comes to certain tasks in community service.
Like he was saying, I'm not trying to bounce off that, but just going forward, just trying to talk about many of the hot topic issues going around campus, like he was saying, accessibility or just integration with many of the different problems, just inclusion of multi-gender, I'm spacing on words right now, but just trying to integrate more with the problems going around Seattle. It's really the major issue.
So the audience question is, what is your favorite and least favorite community service event this year, and what would you do to improve it?
Does that have to be through UFC, or just?
I believe so, but that's not my question, so I can't say for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah. Just for transparency's sake, I've only been to one or two community service events, so I haven't been as involved. But I guess if it counts, taking part in helping out for the Barrio Fiesta was really fun. That was the most enjoyable. I can't say I had a not or least enjoyable task, because just helping out in the community is always fun. So yeah.
I was going to say the exact same thing. But really just helping out around the campus with the different cultural groups for specifically their big group performances such as Barrio, Swan, Luau. Helping out with that is really the biggest thing that the most fun that I've had. And I think that the least favorite one that I heard of, I couldn't go because of a prior engagement, was the cleanup by the park. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. But it's just I would love the idea of going there. It's just getting there was the hard part for me. So it was that was the least favorite aspect about it.
And we have one more question from the alumni. Okay. So community service often has a stigma attached to it, as it is not the most enjoyable work for some students compared to the events hosted by other officers. How do you plan on destigmatizing community service events?
I feel like the stigma surrounding it is just the manual labor aspect. So trying to get, as long as there are more people there, becomes a more enjoyable topic. Like throughout high school, I would go to many different service events, and while there wasn't a manual labor aspect, just the little things like playing music while picking up or doing dishes made all the difference because it seemed more like a party or an enjoyable activity than just repetitive manual labor.
Yeah, I think going off of that, the whole stigma is kind of like around, I guess, trying to get the hours rather than trying to like get what you want out of the event. Because you're sacrificing your own time just to be there within the community and to build a relationship with others. So if you're making time for yourself but not having time to make up for that, I think you're missing the point of community service. So I think that's really important to understand.
All right.